The upcoming and highly anticipated Marvel film Avengers Age of Ultron doesn't hit AMC Theatres until 2015, but we now know who will be playing the main villain Ultron. It's none other than James Spader. The three-time Best Actor Emmy Award winner was announced this morning by Marvel. Spader won all 3 Emmys for playing the character Alan Shore on 2 different shows, The Practice and later Boston Legal with William Shatner. The casting debunks the theory that actor Paul Bettany, who does the voice of Iron Man's AI assistant Jarvis, would play the role. John, what do you make of the casting of James Spader as Ultron?
I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, let me get the one disappointing thing out of the way. You know, when at Comic-Con we saw that footage that Marvel showed at Comic-Con of Iron Man, the Iron Man suit morphing into Ultron, you know. That obviously got a lot of speculation. I've been speculating, a lot of people have been speculating that Ultron kind of becomes like the evolution of a corrupted Jarvis software. So I was really hoping we would see Paul Bettany playing Ultron. And I thought that made sense and whatever, because we know that Tony Stark's created Ultron, seems to make sense. And you know, the casting of James Spader could still point to that. I mean, just because the voice changes and he looks different, it could still just be a variation of Jarvis. Could be, whatever. We don't know, and we're going to have to wait and see. But the casting of Spader alone. Now, first of all, I've been a fan of James Spader ever since. Do you remember Crash? Not the one that won Best Picture, but you know, the one previous to that. A very sexual, intense drama. I loved him in that, but I really fell in love with him as an actor when he was on The Practice and he was on Boston Legal, and he played. I mean, it's got to be in my top 3 all-time favorite television duos, James Spader and William Shatner as Alan Shore and Denny Crane. And I think together for that pairing, when you add them up, they won 5 Emmys between them for it. He was fantastic in that, and he's just got this. And you know, then he played Mr. California on The Office for the last 2 seasons of The Office, which is pretty funny. And you know, he's got this way about him and this voice about him, and the way he can move. He can be dark and menacing and terrible, you know, and I'm really excited. I never saw it coming, not at all. Didn't see this casting coming, but I'm excited for it now. Whether he's just going to be a voice or whether he's actually going to be wearing armor and there's going to be a physical representation of him, we don't know yet. I hope we do get to see him in the film. I think that would be pretty cool, but I'm all on board for this. What about you, Amy Rose?
Oh yeah, I'm on board. I've been a fan of Spader's since Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
He was so good as this mischievous, kind of sleazy character in that, and Wall Street. I mean, all the titles you mentioned. He's really good at that role, and he has this cocky, confident air about him, just the swagger about him. So I think that he would be a really good villain, and he's going to be a really good Ultron. And I do agree, I was kind of looking forward to the evolution of Jarvis, but I think that, you know, it might still fit into this, especially since Hank Pym is not the creator of Ultron.
Right.
So definitely brings, you know, Iron Man, Jarvis, everything in his circle to the forefront, if speculation is correct. So yeah, I think Spader is a fantastic choice. He's very talented, he's very respected, and again, that's just continuing to raise the bar for how excited I am for this and the Marvel Universe. I mean, they have so many diverse and eclectic actors now within their universe. So well played, Marvel. Really excited for this.
I first liked Spader in The Mannequin, and then Boston Legal.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that was him in that.
Come on, one of my favorite movies. But then in Boston Legal, the one thing I think of when I think of him is creepy.
Yeah.
He's like the king of creepy, and I really hope, I know that Joss Whedon said that he really wanted to humanize Ultron, so I hope that he does and we really get to see him and not just his voice.
You know, it's funny, even as the hero and the good guy in Boston Legal and whatever, he was still creepy.
Still creepy.
Even as the good guy.
Yep, still creepy.
He's got the sleaziness about him, but you love him for it.
Yeah.